They don't like me, I'ma live my life anyway. I ain't fucking with her if she ain't watching anime. You know the finest women in the world, you know they cosplay. Pocket full of money, yeah, yeah. Man, I came to play, yeah, yeah. Drop top, yeah, yeah. Drop top, yeah, yeah. All summer, yeah, yeah. I won't stop, yeah, yeah. Beat going crazy.
Show that I'm going to be putting on YouTube later. I don't know where my actual other host is, so that's who I'm looking for right now. So y'all just get to stare at me while I frantically search for the other half of Nerd on the Street over here. Because nobody knows how to be on time. But today we are going to talk about sports anime. Sports anime. We are going to talk about sports anime because I feel like sports anime is severely underrated. Hi, where the hell are you?
Don't say you looking for me because I was looking for you.
Sir, I'm on the live right now telling them that I'm looking for you.
I just came off your TikTok. What are you talking about?
I'm right here. They're listening to me talk to you. Late.
Yeah.
Get your ass.
So, give me a second.
That's the things that I have to go through here, because my YouTube partner hates me.
So, give me a second.
Okay, so if you guys saw, the promotional thing,
Turn on my camera. Yep. Stuck in the trenches.
what is happening right now?
I mean, I was kind of cooking, but I forgot that we was like moving.
And you forgot cooking, and you forgot, and yeah, it still ain't on camera. This is ridiculous. Anyway, so we're going to be talking about sports anime today. I'm not doing with him today. Can't do this. So one of the first sports animes that we're going to talk about today is Blue Lock, which is new on the sports anime scene and is absolutely fucking amazing. And if my partner doesn't get his motherfucking ass on this goddamn camera.
Listen, this is my first time being on TikTok Live.
All you gotta do is turn on your camera. I promise you.
Listen, it's on. It's on.
Are you? Because I can't even see your face. What are you talking about?
I don't know why.
Oh, wow.
Can't see
Look,
me now?
it's your face.
Oh.
I see you. That's crazy.
I hope
That
these
is
people see
insanity.
what's this sand part? What is it?
Anyway. So we were talking about Blue Lock. Is what we were talking about.
The blue, do you mean the most super fire anime Blue Lock? Go to the make me want to go get a soccer ball and change my life.
Yeah.
That Blue Lock.
Yeah, that one. Why are you just going? Anyway, so yes, that Blue Lock. So first, for starters, obviously you like Blue Lock. What else do you think about it?
I love Blue Lock. That's kind of an understatement. I love Blue Lock. That is one anime that is just like at that god tier. Like for it to be about normal soccer players, just what they doing with the animation, like they gotta be dropping millions of dollars on this animation. I know they're not, but it looks like they dropping millions of dollars on this animation because it's like super fire, story fire. Like it really makes me want to go play soccer. Like this is what I've been saying about these sports animes lately. If these sports animes was popular when I was in elementary school, I'd be in somebody's league right now. NBA, NFL, World Cup, NHL, whatever.
Hello, sister.
I would have been like, shit. So yeah. So Blue Lock is like.
Thank you, other sister, for the comments about the makeup. Hi, Santa. Anyway, I do agree. I think Blue Lock is actually really good. But do you think that it's better than A Hero no Sora? or Kuroko no Basket?
First of all, let me. You know what? I love this. What was the other Kuroko
Kuroko
no
no Basket?
basketball? It's
Kuroko's basketball.
trash. It's
What?
trash.
Are you?
It's trash.
You
Super
are
trash. The
insane.
most. Listen, I like my sports animes to be very realistic. I don't. Nobody's shooting jumpers from the other side of the court all game. Nobody's doing that.
They're not.
Like, come on, like Steph Curry's not doing that. So for a motherfucker in high
Not
school,
yet, but I'm sure he will. Let's be serious.
listen, let's be very serious right now. In an actual game, you inbound the ball, you shoot a jumper from the other side of the court, you're getting pulled out the game. The coach like, you know what? You just sit
But
your
what if you
ass
make it
at
then
the
what?
end.
What if you make it and then
Sit
what?
your. Don't you do it again? Don't you do it again? Don't you do it again? I like if anybody haven't seen the Hero no Soro, it's the most like realistic. I started watching it when the NBA season like kind of stopped because of COVID, and I needed to watch some form of basketball. And I tried to watch Kuroko no Basketball. I was just like, the main character, he didn't score, all he did was pass, and the other dude, he was just like it just wasn't. He wasn't. When I discovered Hero no Soro, I knew immediately it was better than that other basketball show. Yeah, it just wasn't.
Okay,
It
so
wasn't
what
big.
about Haikyuu?
Haikyuu's number one. Like, I don't really like to say
I was
it
about
out
to say
loud.
it right now.
It's Haikyuu. I like honestly, like I don't really like to say this out loud because I don't know why, but Haikyuu has been in my number one spot for a long time, but it's just very hard for me to just do the other ones like that for it to just be about a volleyball. Volleyball?
But Haikyuu is good. Like, it's intense. It's a good story.
Volleyball, I mean, Haikyuu is must-watch TV. Like, it's not even...
Okay, so then here's the question. Have you seen Skate the Infinity?
I started that. These are all the sports animes I done checked out. I don't know what that soccer anime was that came out before Blue Lock. It's like Ashito Aoi. Mm-hmm. That I watched that one. And then I watched Free, the little swimming anime.
I love that. I love some Free.
That was really good. I tried to find a football one, but I couldn't find one.
There's one, I think it's called like 21 Shield or Ace of Shield or something like that. It's
you know what? They got one. That's a baseball anime. I think the Ace of Fields. I started that one.
The Prince of Tennis is good. Ace of Diamonds is the other one. I think the one that's the football one's like 21 Shield or something like that. Shield something.
Right.
But I also like outside of Ace of Diamonds, I love Cinderella 9, which is the girls playing baseball. That one is super cute.
I've seen this one anime about this sports anime about this girl who like she did like kendo, but I never finished it.
There's another one. It's like Air Striker. Air Striker is pretty good too. I kind of just like checked out all of the sports.
Actually, they got a hockey one out. They got an all-girl hockey team anime that I need to check out. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I really did like. I do like sports animes, and I really think that like more people. I'm not sure what it is. Like people don't like sports anime, but sports anime is actually really fucking good, and it's intense and it's fun to watch, and it's just like a really good fucking time. So when people are like, "Well, I don't like sports anime," and I'm like,
if you don't really and truly, I feel like if you don't really like sports for real, it's going to be very hard to get into sports animes because even though I don't watch soccer or volleyball, I respected it enough to be like, I'm gonna watch it. And then like when they start doing crazy shit, I'm like, oh shit. Oh,
that's how it always is. They do some crazy shit and you're just like, yep, I'm gonna stay here and see what the fuck this is at. I mean, but there's also like with the cooking animes like Food Wars and shit like that.
Oh my god, listen, Food Wars. Now this is where I have to leave with people. Like, cause I showed Food Wars to one of my friends. And she was like, I was watching that shit, nigga. When they put it in their mouth, I opened up my mouth.
Right. Like, it has some good ass food on there, but then it's just like, it gets mad weird.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was talking to somebody, right, and they made me a plate, and like when I bit into it, my clothes ripped off, it's time to get married. It's time to get married. It's time to get married, because goodness gracious, because they be so extra. They be, oh my god, oh, I'm like, damn, is it that good? Shit.
Hi,
So
thank you. Someone was telling me they love my videos, and then of course my sister said that Food Wars is like soft porn corn. Because you can't say certain words
that is.
on the
She
live
gotta
because
start
they'll
with
put
this
it off.
popcorn stuff, man. She gotta start with this popcorn stuff. She a sucker.
She gonna beat your ass.
No, listen. This is off topic, but listen. I just
She
want
gonna fight you.
everybody to know in this live, y'all not like that. None of y'all are. You or your sister. So let's make that very
It
clear.
sounds like you.
Cause
It sounds like you're trying to get jumped, but all right. Anyway, continuing on.
you ain't fought nobody in years. You know that,
She
right?
said, "Don't come for her because she ain't sent for you." So,
So fuck.
so if we had to rate the sports anime that we have seen, you have Haikyuu at your number one.
I have IQ at number one.
Okay. See, I have Haikyuu at the top, but I really just love me some Hiro no Sora. Like I have that
Hero no
one
Sword is
above
number.
there.
It's Hero no Sword. It's number two.
Mm.
It was number one until Haikyuu just got super crazy. But like a lot of people don't know about Hero no Sword though. Like I tell anybody, like if you watch live basketball, watch a Hero no Sword. Like they always talking about the
Kuroko no
the
Basket.
other one. But then someone made it very like they had a point. They was like it's on Netflix. Netflix is like everybody got Netflix. So like you scrolling down, you're like, oh, what's this? Like the Hero no
Kuroko no
Sword, they
Basket,
cuss.
yeah.
Listen, they tell you they on Hero no Sword, they tell you fuck you, bitch. This my. I like, oh my god, they cussing. Damn, this like real hoopers they talking about. So yeah.
I mean, like I said,
Number three.
I enjoy both of them. I actually like Kuroko no Basket. And then Escaping Infinity is quickly becoming another one of my favorites. I actually like Escaping Infinity. It's very good. Cherry Blossom in there is one of my favorite characters in that show. He's really fucking good.
Have you watched Ashito Aoi?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it yet, but it's on one of my lists for sports anime.
I'm gonna tell you this. Like I'm gonna tell you this. That is like as far as like character development, it's like the best one because when Blue Lock came, Blue Lock was like the complete opposite of Ashito Aoi because it was like trying to teach him how to play the game right and stuff like that. And Blue Lock like score the ball, nigga, score the ball. That's all we care about. Score the ball. Score.
Doesn't matter. Score.
Listen, I don't care about nothing else. Put points on the board. And that was the complete
kind of like with
opposite
Blue
of
Lock. This the backstabbing and the shade, and it's just like,
You know what? The first episode of Blue Lock when when that dude kicked that ball in that dude's face, I said that's fucked up. Why would you do that? That's your friend. He didn't know that, man. He didn't know him, but they gave me friend vibes. I'm like, dang, man, I thought you were gonna be around longer, but no, he went home immediately. But listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's on the side note about Blue Lock. I mean, could they really do that? Can you really like stop somebody from playing soccer forever? Because that was kind of extreme.
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't know if I could have did it.
I mean, an injury basically take you out of the game, period. So, like, and if it's bad enough, you ain't playing ever.
Listen, I mean, yeah, I know, but if you, I mean, like dude in the first episode, like he was cold, and just because I signed up for this and I lost in the first thing, I can't play soccer no more. My career's gone.
No more. You can't play soccer.
I would have been like,
shit.
man,
No more.
I'd have been like, I can't do it. I said, I couldn't risk my career. Like, I mean, kudos to everybody who like is in Blue Lock. I couldn't do it. That's too big of a risk for me.
I'm good.
So, yeah. No. Another sports. We doing the top 5. We got what we got? We got Haikyuu at number 1. I have a Hero no Sword number 2.
You said number 2.
I really Blue Lock
Have you
There's not
watched
enough.
Prince of Tennis?
I have not seen it. It's
Prince of
old.
Tennis is so fucking intense. That is my show.
I
I
know
love
they done like upgraded their animation, but it's
Yeah,
old.
Prince of
Like
Tennis is
if you
good.
go from the beginning, it's old. I'm like, damn, this shit looks
Yeah,
old.
Prince of Tennis is old, but like it's the animation style's been up yet. But Prince of Tennis is really good. Ace of Diamonds is definitely really good. But I really just like baseball in general. So like the
I'm gonna
Ace of
check that
Diamonds is
one
one of my
out.
favorites too.
I'm definitely gonna check out the baseball one because I mean, any really and truly now, since I like the soccer, I really think you can't really discriminate against sports animes. Like it's not like because
They're
I
so
have a
good.
I have a volleyball anime. I've never played volleyball a day in my life. Never thought it was interesting. Never knew. I know all the positions. I know what they do. I know how they're supposed to move. I know all that because of Haikyuu. Like I
I
really
mean, I
wanted
played
to.
volleyball in middle school, so seeing it, I'm like, okay, I love it. I love it really.
I like they make things super super dramatic. Like
They do.
when they go for blocks, they be like, I'm like, I said, get to the motherfucking ball. Like you're very invested. Like it's like you're on the
Everybody
bench.
knows boxing animes, of course. So like Hippo no Iba,
They got
or Hajime no Oppa, whatever.
Megalobox too.
Megalobox, yeah. Um,
That shit is fire.
what the fuck is the other one?
Now I don't know about second season though.
No, what's the other one?
Would you consider Baki a sports
Baki. There
anime?
we go. Jesus.
Terrible.
It's a sport.
Oh, you would consider that a
anime.
sports anime, right?
It's a sport anime.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, because I mean it's pretty violent. So
look, y'all just saw me like freeze the fuck up because I was in my mind. I kept trying to say Berserk because it started with a B.
and everybody would look like, yeah, she
that
did
is not what the fuck this shit was called. And I'm
listen.
like,
They would have discredited your whole anime catalog. Like she does not watch.
I'm like, I know it
She
starts
said
with
Berserk.
a B, and I'm sitting here like,
they got a new season of Baki coming out.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
And I'm going to watch the hell out that.
I think I was thinking of Berserk because I was talking about Berserk to somebody about the 5th eclipse and why I just wouldn't watch it again. Like, I wouldn't watch it again. But I think that's where, like, Berserk was stuck on my fucking brain.
You seen the second season of Baki, right?
No, Baki is not necessarily my cup of tea, so I stopped at, like, midway season 1.
What do you mean by that?
I don't really like it.
What do you mean by that?
I don't really like it.
What you mean don't like it?
You taking your glasses off to hear me better is ridiculous. I don't really like it.
What do you mean? Like, oh, like,
what do you mean? What do I mean? It's in the same category as One Piece. It's one that I don't like. Like, I don't like One Punch Man either. I barely like Demon Slayer. You know, they're all about in the same category of things that I don't like. I know! He gonna get closer to the camera like he couldn't hear me. I can't hear you with my glasses on. Like, what? You heard me?
I mean, I just listen. This is a safe space. You know, you're entitled to your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
I never said that it was a fact. I didn't say that it was bad or anything like that. I said it is not necessarily my cup of tea. I don't care for it like that. So no.
You don't care for violence? The person that loves murder animes doesn't care for violence.
It's not even about violence. It's not about violence at all. It's about the story. I don't care for the story at all.
You don't care about a high schooler struggling to go whip his dad's ass? You don't care about that?
Why would I care about that when I can just watch Dragon Ball Z? What do you mean?
Gohan loves Goku. What are you talking about?
Gohan would beat his father's ass if he really just had the opportunity to do so.
Gohan?
For all the shit that he has been put through on Goku's behalf, I feel like if you were just like, Gohan, do you want to fight your dad right now? And he'd be like, yes.
He'd be like, nah, I'm good.
He'd be like,
because he know he wouldn't win.
It's
wouldn't
not
win.
about winning. It's not about winning. It's not
It is
about
about winning.
It's about hitting your dad for all the shit that he's put you through.
He doesn't hate.
I'm sorry.
Listen, you're getting off.
Let me correct
We're
myself.
getting
Let
off
me correct
topic.
myself. Let me correct myself.
Yeah, we're
It's
getting off
about
topic
fighting your
because
stepdad for all of the shit.
okay, here we go. Here we go. Listen, we got to stop this notion that Goku's a bad dad. Like
Because
I'm
now hold on. Because listen, you remember when Bulma was about to give birth, right? Bulma was about to give birth, and Vegeta was there. Okay, and Goku goes, "Me and you are going to go to Beerus's planet," and Vegeta was like, "My wife is about to have my child," which he knew. Which he knew. He was about to say, "I don't give a fuck. Do you think I was there for my children being born? Of course not."
Well, to be fair, when Goten was born, he was dead.
Okay, and whose fault was that?
To be fair,
whose fault was that? Whose fault was it that he was dead?
I mean,
his
Cell.
own. Okay, next. His own. Next.
Gohan. Oh, wait.
It was his own fault.
Okay,
it was his own fault. It was his
It's
own
Gohan's
fault that
fault,
he was dead. It was definitely his own fault that he was dead. Who has
so
raised
Gohan had no
Gohan
part in it?
exactly? Who raised Gohan? It was Piccolo. I forgot. So let's not do this.
Wait. So you saying Gohan had no part in Goku dying against Cell?
Gohan did his best. Gohan was also like 11. And
what are we talking about?
Gohan was like 11, so we're blaming Gohan for Goku being a selfish prick.
Okay, see,
he got in the middle of that fight after he put Gohan up to the task, right? He got in the very middle and goes, "Okay, I'm gonna take it from here. Bye."
First of all, okay, why did he do that?
Because he wanted the glory. We all know Goku. We know Goku.
Okay,
we know Goku. Let's not do this. Because he could have easily just he could have done instant transmission to anywhere, right? And then left. And Cell could have just blew up. He decided to take him to King Kai's planet and stay for the explosion when he could have left. He could have left. Let's be real.
Or Gohan could have in Super Saiyan 2 form.
Oh my God. So you're really blaming Gohan for this? That is crazy. That is nonsense.
I mean, I'm calling it how it is. I'm calling it how it is.
No. Can I
answer this question?
Listen, Goku. You
sound
like a Goku stan right now. We all know Goku is terrible. Goku is a terrible being.
What are we talking about right now? Why was Gohan crying then?
What?
Why was Gohan crying when Goku died? Why was he crying?
Because that's his stepdad. What do you mean?
People die every day, B.
Your stepdad died. Well, you know what? He wasn't able to cry for long because while Goku was dead for all of 5 minutes, he still ended up coming back. You really can't be sad for too long. It doesn't really matter because they're just going to get brought back anyway.
Listen, Gohan was doing Cell bad, and he knew it. Everybody knew it. And what did he say? He said, "You know what? What did Goku say? He said, listen, Gohan, go ahead, go finish him off." Gohan was like, "Nah, make him suffer a little bit more." Suffer? Boy,
he should not have put that little boy in a grown-ass position and expected him to make a grown-ass decision. He was a child. Are you serious?
A few minutes ago, you was a boy. A few minutes ago, you was a boy. You took over Super Saiyan 2. Now you start acting like a man.
He's a boy.
I'm confused.
You wanting to have a boy make grown man decisions is ridiculous on your part.
So let me get this right. Hold on. You're getting beat. You're getting beat in Super Saiyan 1. You go Super Saiyan 2, then you start whipping the ass. Instead of ending the fight like you're supposed to do, what y'all trained to do, you gonna say, "Nah, I'm gonna drag it out." So when Cell says, "You know what, man, fuck this, I'm blowing up the planet. I'm gonna be back anyway. I'm good." And then Goku like, "Okay, let me step in, save my son's life."
Okay.
Now he's a bad dad.
He was a bad dad before then. He was a bad dad before then. He was a bad dad before then. He was a bad dad way before then. Let's not do that.
Listen, we are getting way off topic again. We here for the sports
I'm
animes.
pretty sure that is just the norm of the show, is us getting completely off topic. I don't think it would be a
Yeah, you gotta
show.
get better
I
than
don't think it would be our show if we did not get off topic.
that. Because it's the things that you say.
It's me. Oh, okay. It's things also that you say.
I only speak the truth.
Yeah.
I'm
right.
here for the truth.
The truth,
You're
the whole
here.
truth, and nothing but the truth, right? So help you God. Okay. You sound great.
I'll put my hand on the Bible. I'll put my hand on the Bible right now.
Your
Okay.
Honor. Your Honor. Objection, relevance.
Come on now. What do you think is making these sports animes like so good? Because Blue Lock has no business being that good.
Blue Lock is definitely good. I think it's really like when you want it to be more about the sport. So like actually including a story and actually including character development on top of the intenseness of the sport, because soccer itself is actually pretty fucking intense. So adding in that soccer is really fucking intense anyway into the show makes it
Right.
much better. And it's like you're putting in all of the things that, make this what it is. So I think that's really what it is, and I think that's what makes Haikyuu so well done as well, because volleyball can get very intense from the first serve. If you're not serving an ace, if you have a good digger, you're doing like everything that you're supposed to be doing at that point, the game can get really intense. And then even on the outside of the game can get really intense too.
I mean, the fact that the rallies, like long rallies, I feel like very bad, because I just be like, I know I would be so tired from all that running and jumping and running and blocking and running and more jumping.
See, I was too short. I was too short to be a blocker, but I was one hell of a fucking setter. And then my serves, depending on which way I go, because my underhand serves always gave me an ace. My overhand serve was always the back and forth thing. So, I mean,
Did you ever practice the jump serve?
No, I didn't need to.
You was just that cold that you ain't jump.
I didn't say I was that. Okay. I didn't say that. I'm saying I didn't need to, because my overhand serve was already really good, and then my underhand serve always gave me aces. But I didn't want to, like, that makes the game boring when you only serve aces, because then you're not moving out of the spot.
See, so I could have been your coach, because I would have been telling you, I don't give a fuck about the game being boring. I care about winning. I don't care.
That is a boring ass game of volleyball. If your server is just ace, get the ball, ace, get the ball, ace, get the, because then everybody on the team is just like, and then when it actually becomes like a good game, then don't nobody know what to do, because they ain't done nothing the whole game.
Listen, just stay ready. That's what y'all need to do. Stay ready. If they dig it up, then you know what to do, but stay ready, okay?
And I can always tell you, it was always the back row in the server's corner. I never went anywhere else.
So, out of these, like with these sports animes, who's some of your favorite characters?
Well, like I said, Cherry Blossom from Skate the Infinity is one of my favorites. I'm not sure if I have a favorite from any of the other ones, because I really kind of just liked everybody. Everybody's character was good. Everybody's story was good. Like how they interacted with each other was good. And so it's like kind of hard to pick one.
Me and you are very different, because I definitely have favorite characters on Haikyuu. Nishinoya is my favorite character.
Nishinoya is a good character, yes.
I love Nishinoya. Tanaka, love Tanaka. Man, even the dude with the glasses is starting to grow on me.
I can't ever remember his name.
But he's like their blocker, and he's like,
kind
of find out he's actually cold as hell.
Yeah.
And then in Blue Lock, what is the Bachida? Man, Bachida, he's somebody that And what I think, and one thing else I like about Blue Lock is I am for relevancy. I am a proud dub watcher. I only watch subs when I'm forced to watch the subs. I'm not going to voluntarily watch subs.
There is nothing wrong with watching sub. There is nothing wrong with watching.
There's nothing wrong with watching. There's nothing wrong with watching.
There's nothing wrong with watching dubbed anime, except when anime
listen,
sounds
I'm just
terrible.
saying, hey,
the dubbed version of Jujutsu Kaisen Gojo sounds terrible.
You're crazy, but
I'm not.
I ain't watching Jujutsu Kaisen no subs.
I hate watching Jujutsu Kaisen dubbed because Gojo just does not sound sexy anymore. It sounds disgusting.
Okay, well, I'm not watching him.
I hate it.
I'm not watching him for that. I'm watching him beat up people, so I don't care if he sounds sexy.
I hate how he sounds so much. Like, even his most intimidating lines just sound terrible. But, continue on with what you were saying.
But the main character in Blue Lock, he's the voice of Lemillion.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody knows, Lemillion is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So with him, his voice, anything he's in, I'm gonna love it. So the fact that he's the voice actor, when I watched it, I was like, that's Lemillion. I was tuned in. Soon as I found out it was Lemillion, I said, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. So the fact that it was like super fire. The last episode, not last episode, maybe like 3 episodes ago, when they had to make that last goal, and he was like, with these 3 with me, I can do anything. That sequence was so fucking cold. That shit was so cold. I think the best Blue Lock episode was episode 7. I don't remember his name, but he's like the fastest dude on the floor. But he was hurt, quote unquote. And just the way the animation kind of like put the chains on him.
Yeah.
And then he broke the chain. I said, man, this is great. They didn't have to do that. They did not have to do that.
I do have a favorite actually in not in there, but in Free. Haru is fucking awesome.
Which one was that?
I think he's like the newer one.
Okay, because they do got a new season of Free out, right?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't watch that.
But if you go like on YouTube and look up 50% of Haru's brain, that shit is hilarious.
Oh shit.
Because it's like Dragon Ball Z abridged or DB abridged.
Oh my god. Okay. And Hiro no Sora. Of course, I think my favorite character is Sora.
Mm-hmm.
I love what's the rebounder guy's name? What's it? Momoharu.
Yes.
I love Momoharu. Now Chiaki was definitely that guy. I like all of them. There ain't nobody I don't like on the Hiro no Sora. So I pray to God they get a second season because that, and what I think, spoilers just in case anybody didn't watch Hiro no Sora, the fact they ain't won a game yet,
man,
that intrigues me. Like, it's not like these other shows where, we're come together, we're gonna beat them. They have not. They have not won a game yet. Like, they have not.
They have not.
And they played 3, and like the games last about 10, 15 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn, I can get used to this. So, what other ones? What else were we talking about?
We didn't really too much talk about Cinderella 9 because I don't think you've watched it.
Do they got a track anime out?
They do. That was the one that I put on there. I think it's like Run with the Wind. Run with the Wind is good. I love that one.
I'm gonna check it out because I definitely like really truly anything like did you ever watch that sumo anime?
I did not. I saw it. I added it to the list. I just haven't watched it yet.
I can't remember the name of it. So I watched it years ago, and the voice of Lemillion, he was on there. Mm-hmm. That shit was super fire.
Yeah, I saw it and I added it to the list. I was like, okay, let me watch that later. That's so many things that I've added to the list.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like, there's so many stuff I'm trying to watch and gotta watch. I tried to watch another volleyball anime. It didn't grab me like that though.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And they put it in dub too. I said, dang, he still ain't grabbed me. Couldn't watch it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just on Haikyuu so bad, but it wasn't.
Spoiled.
It wasn't it. It wasn't
It just
it.
wasn't though.
It wasn't it. So, but I think that's the Blue Lock's gonna be the next big sports anime. There's no ifs ands buts about that. There's gonna be the new. The way people talk about Blue Lock and they don't even watch sports animes. So I can imagine somebody who has to play soccer because I actually showed it. I was exchanging some shoes for my niece, and me and the girl was talking because I think I had like an anime shirt on. She was like showing me some stuff, and I was asking like, "Hey, do you watch Blue Lock?" She said, "I haven't started yet, but I heard about it," and I was showing it to her, and she plays soccer. So like a lot of the things that they were doing, she was like, "Oh, he doing this, he doing that." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Like, oh, she plays soccer.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
she
Like
was like,
they actually like capture the sport. So I think like so things like Blue Lock, Ace of Diamonds, Prince of Tennis, Haikyuu, and Ahira no Sora really like capture the intensity and movement of the sport. So I think that's why they're getting like just so good, is because they're actually like, it's people who have been in the sport before, like consulting on, this is what we do and this is what this is called, this is what this is called. And even if they aren't somebody who plays the sport, they've done a hell of research on how the sport goes to give such,
right.
accurate. So that's why I like it. But before we end this, I did have some Marvel news. Well, actually, comic.
Okay.
So DC released the second trailer for Shazam.
Yeah.
Comes out March 17th. It actually looks good. I think Shazam is probably going to be one of their like more successful movies. The second trailer gives a little bit more insight. You said what? What'd you say?
I don't know what's going on. Like it's like a crazy lagger type thing in my. Hold on.
And then he left. What? Oh Lord Jesus, help me! Let's try this again.
Wow.
Are you good now?
Okay, I'm back now. I'm back. Well, I mean, it's good. I'm back now.
Okay, wonderful, great. So,
thank you so much for
caring. I do think that it's going to be fine. Like, I think it's going to be good. And then, they found a new director for Blade.
A new one? What happened to the old one?
There was like scheduling conflicts and the script just wasn't up to par basically, so he left. But they did get the guy from Lovecraft Country to be the new director.
What?
Yes. To be the new director. And they said it is back on track, the script is amazing, and it's going to be very bloody. And I said, that is all we can ask for.
Okay, so let me ask. I seen like like have maybe have like the cast for like these movies and stuff. I seen the cast and Denzel Washington was in it. Is that accurate? Okay, no. Okay.
Well, so none of the casting lists. Somebody also, I think my dad also showed me the casting list that they've had for some of these movies and shows, and I'm like, this does not seem even remotely accurate, and it's random. It's coming from like a random ass fucking site. I was like, so I'm not going to believe it until they actually start announcing stuff, and then they're announcing movies that aren't even movies, and I'm like, what? So I think this is just like fan casting.
Okay, cool. Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, they had Denzel as Dracula, and I was like,
no, Denzel's not going to be Dracula.
They dropping the bag down.
No, Denzel's not going to be Dracula. No, they haven't really announced the rest of the cast for it. But Denzel's not going to be Dracula now.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I seen it. I got excited, but
no. But, and then
DC. Look.
I was saying, then they have, of course, Ant-Man Quantumania coming out on the 17th of next month. And I'm trying to get through this list.
Yes, I'm watching.
So I'm not even about to say I'm almost done because I am absolutely not. I am on the part where it is right before Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I'm there. So I'm still on like the first page of screenshots that I took.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to watch that new Ant-Man. Like, that's gonna be super fire. I do need to go back. I gotta watch the what's it, the
I'm
werewolf one.
sorry you caught my live while you were at work.
I I still gotta watch She-Hulk.
Yeah.
And then they bringing back the Mandalorian, so I gotta watch the hell out of that whenever that comes back. So I got a few stuff I need to catch up on, but as far as DC, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel actually really bad for DC.
DC is just doing stuff. It's weird, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing, and I honestly at this point do not.
Like I feel like they need to stay with it. Like, when I say stay with it, they need to stick with people and just stay with them. Quit replacing motherfuckers. You had your Superman. You had your Black Adam. You had your whatever's. They give up too easy. Like, I know the sales don't be there.
When it comes, somebody has a comment about She-Hulk. She-Hulk is actually not bad. If you know anything about She-Hulk, the She-Hulk TV show is based on her second run, where she does the third wall breaking and she has the jokes and all that stuff. And even the person who actually wrote the second run for She-Hulk was like, this is quite literally my run. I was the consultant here. This is accurate as fuck. Like, y'all aren't tripping. So everybody who was getting mad obviously just didn't read her second run. And half the people who were getting mad didn't even know She-Hulk existed and thought that she was like a feminist movement type thing. That was created in like 2022, 2021. I'm like, she's been around since like the 70s, early 70s. I'm pretty sure it's like 72, 73. So I need you to relax. So yeah, I enjoyed She-Hulk. So
when I watch, like, when I'm really too, like, when, like, the only reason I haven't seen She-Hulk yet was like when I watched the trailer, it just didn't grab me like all the other ones did. Like, I was like, the other ones, like, I gotta watch that. Like, I gotta watch. But when She-Hulk came, I was like, I can wait for that. I can watch. When it all come out, then I'll watch it. Like, I ain't waiting no week.
I would watch it before they decide, before they put out Daredevil.
When Daredevil coming out?
Very soon.
What is very soon?
Very soon.
Because very soon could be next month.
Not next month, but very soon.
Next month?
No, not next month, but very soon.
We don't know what that means. We need more insight, Marvel girl. What do you know?
I know a lot of things.
What do you know?
I know a lot of things.
Oh, really?
I know a lot of things.
So,
but Daredevil is supposed to be coming back out, and if you haven't watched She-Hulk, you should probably watch She-Hulk before Daredevil comes back out.
So you was on set when they were shooting Daredevil, huh? Okay. When is it coming out?
Listen,
they want to know. I know.
I have friends and family.
Are you going?
Huh?
Someone's asked within the year. People want to know.
I'm sure people do want to know. I can't do anything about that right now.
So, are you paid to stay quiet, or you legitimately don't know?
It's coming out soon.
Okay.
I'm going to say by the end of the year or beginning of next year. There you go. There's your time frame. She-Hulk is like 8 episodes.
Yeah, I'm not getting. Yeah, no, it's. I thought it was like 6. It's
8, 6, whatever.
I mean, I'm still gonna watch it, eventually. So, I mean, I'll watch it before the end of the year if that's the time frame. I got plenty of time. So, yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
It's important. It's important.
Okay, if you say it's important, I'm watching. Check it out. See what's up with it.
All right. I think we're good to wrap up here.
Okay, you sure? Because I mean, that's actually. I wish more people was in here because I definitely need recommendations for more sports animes. Like, I do have a long list, but it never hurts to add to the list. So
Hey. I mean, you can. We're making a plea. Can you please recommend my
hmm?
YouTube partner for more sports anime for just $1
I
a day?
need it. Right. And I need that dollar, okay? No, listen, man, that
For
that
just $1 a day.
DraftKings is killing me.
Alice in Borderland is amazing, and the season 2 for Squid Game is almost ready, and season 2 for Carnival Row comes out uh like the end of the month or
Which
in
one?
February. Carnival Row.
What's that?
The absolutely amazing show on Amazon Prime with Orlando Bloom and Cara Delevingne, that girl, fucking fabulous.
I have to take it, man. There's so many shows I gotta watch. Outside
Yeah,
of
Squid Game
people think I
season
don't even watch.
2. They did do a teaser poster where they have the card for the game. So it should be this year, if not next year, like the beginning-ish of next year, but it should be this year. I don't remember what they said. And then Carnival Row, I feel like is the 31st of this month. If I'm not tripping.
That's a lot of shit I gotta
It's
watch.
really
God
soon.
damn.
Like, it's really soon. Yeah, if you haven't seen Carnival Row is amazing. So Carnival Row is like, it's about fairy tale creatures, so like fairies and centaurs and like shit like that. So like it's about these like mythological creatures basically all living in the fucking ghetto. So if you really wanted it, it's the black people living here with the white
Okay.
people living here, okay? And then there's a murder going on. Fucking Orlando Bloom's character is like half fae, so you know he's half black. If we're like, he's half black, if you're like really want to go there, because it's about social, like it's about like racism, okay? It's about classism. It's about betrayal, murder. It's got literally fucking
I'm gonna
everything.
check it out.
That's
I'm gonna check it
really
out.
when I was watching it, I'm like, you can really just like replace fae with black people, and this is basically describing how black people are literally like gentrification happening, and they are moved to the fucking ghetto. Something happens, and they blame the fae for what happens, and then like the fae are like trying to survive. They've been torn from like this war torn
You know
country
what?
type shit. It's really good.
Now that you describing it, I remember seeing like a trailer for that show, but I just never
Yes.
like followed up on it.
Yes,
But I didn't know it was
it's
that deep
really
though.
fucking
I
good.
didn't know it was that deep.
And then like
Yeah, you know,
a
I think
black
I'm.
member of the fae moves in to like the human community, moves like buys his own house, has a human butler, and people are just like, huh?
Oh, really?
How you get here? Like, how did you get here? And I said, not only are you black, but you're fae. And they looking at him like, I tell you, it's good as shit. It is really good, and you can
Yeah,
honestly
I
just
probably.
like
Yeah,
apply it to
I'm gonna
right
watch it.
now. Really, like it's really good. I highly recommend it for everybody.
Really and truly, there's a lot of like shows like. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Like probably when we get off the live right now, probably
Yeah,
go watch an episode,
it's
see what
on
it's hitting
Amazon
on because
Prime,
I
and
got
I'm
all that
pretty
shit.
sure this new season comes out. And then of course they did a teaser for Invincible season 2, which is coming the mid 2023, mid to end of 2023.
Okay, I need to check that out too. I still need to watch the first one.
Yes,
So
you do. How have you not watched Invincible yet?
I'm going to watch.
If anything
I
was
have other things to watch.
as violent as I like it, it would be Invincible, because that is a very very violent TV show. Okay.
I seen the fight. I seen the fight scenes. Like I seen them beat that man, beat him. I'm gonna check it out though.
Yes, you do. Because
Definitely gonna
season
check it
2,
out.
if season 2 has Thrag in it, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because Thrag is one hell of a black character. One hell of a black character.
Oh shit.
Him,
Well,
the
since you're
fight that
saying it
I
like
want to
that,
see,
I
if they
mean,
don't do
I'm
it
a.
for season 2, they might do it for season 3. It's him and Battle Beast, which you'll see when you go in there. But in the comic book, it's the fight between him and Battle Beast on another planet, and they actually physically rip each other in half. And I think he tears out Battle Beast's heart in the comic books. I'm so ready for them to just animate that fight. I need to see it.
Oh my god,
I need to see that.
that's real violence. That's you need help. You know, I
I
want to
need
see
to see
people
that.
get ripped apart. You're going to see it. They're going to you're going to see
I
it.
need them to give me that.
Shit.
If nothing else, I need them to give me that fight right there. That's all I need in life.
What we
Oh, yeah.
chopping it about next week?
Next week, I don't know. It'll be something.
Okay. I want to talk about what DC's doing wrong.
And what Marvel is doing.
I want to talk about that.
Wrong and correct. So Marvel DC time.
I mean,
Marvel DC.
yes, because I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in that realm. But like, what is DC doing wrong?
Yep.
And how can we help them?
I don't know.
So yeah. Alrighty, now I gotta eat my food.
Yep, and I gotta get this
I've been
stuff off
looking
my
at this
face.
big ass salad for 30 minutes.
The only thing I've heard about RDJ coming back would be a very much maybe, and that would be as the voice of Riri Williams Jarvis, like he is in the comic books, as Tony Stark. I don't know about RDJ actually coming back, but he was the one who got a push for Riri Williams to be created. So we'll see. But thank you guys for joining. Next week is Marvel DC time. So next week we'll talk about all this stuff. Thank you guys again. And he already left because he's an ass. Bye.